Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome back. Today we are back with another Patreon request. Yes, sirree. And who are we checking out today? Well, we are checking out an artist known as Harry Chapin. I think I pronounced that right. Yes, Chapin. And we are checking out a live performance of his song Taxi. Apparently, this was his biggest hit, and it was inspired by an actual encounter in his life. And I've been told that there is no official YouTube channel for him, but if I happen to find a channel that features his music and stuff, I will link that in the description. But yes, we will be checking out a live performance that has been brought to us by a channel called Underground News Reboot. Thank you, Underground News Reboot, for uploading this footage. I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Before we jump into it, though, I want to give a big thank you to all my viewers and supporters. Thank you for viewing and supporting, and thanks for hanging out with me while I check out amazing music. And you know what? I really hope I'm introducing you to some amazing music as well. Even if you don't like me, I hope you just like see an artist on my list of videos I've done. And you're like, I've never heard of them before. I'm gonna go check them out without even watching my reaction to it. I really do hope so because I've discovered some amazing music on this channel, and it's really great to like see other people discovering these artists as well. It makes me very happy. So thank you so much, everyone who's been here, been a part of all of that. I appreciate you so much for sharing this experience with me. All right, let's jump into this. I'm excited. Okie dokie artichoke. Once again, we will be checking out a live performance of the song Taxi by the singer and songwriter Harry Chapin. Once again, I have been told this is his biggest hit, and it was inspired by a real life event that happened to him. Super cool. And I want to give a big shout out to Underground News Reboot channel for uploading this video for us. Thank you so much for that. All right, if you would like to check this out without me, the link is in the description. It will say original video, and the link will be right there. Feel free to go check it out. Yes, let's jump into this. Let's go. Oh, it's been remastered.
Harry Chapin.
Yes, I got his name right.
This is a song about meeting my past in a rather strange place, a taxi.
Meeting your past, huh?
It was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane.
I didn't hear that. Okay, so I'm clearly gonna have to look up some lyrics afterward because I missed that. In fact, let's just take it back a little bit. Maybe I'll hear it. Are there any captions available on here? There we go. Let's try it with the captions. All right, take it back a little bit. Let's keep listening.
Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked out the window. She said 16 Parkside Lane.
Still confused. Okay, I'll just read the lyrics afterward.
Something about her was familiar. I could swear I seen her face before. But she said, I'm sure you're mistaken. And she didn't say anything more. It took a while, but she looked in the mirror. Then she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile, just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? Through the too many miles and the too little smiles, I still remember you. It was somewhere in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off to find the sky. Oh, I've got something inside me to drive a princess blind. There's a wild man wizard, he's hiding in me, illuminating my mind. Oh, I've got something inside me, but it's not what my life's about. 'Cause I've been letting my outside tide me over till my time runs out.
Okay. I'm supposed to pause and yap as part of the reaction experience, and while I don't want to, I'm very enamored with this story. I am missing a few words, phrases here and there, so I will have to read over the lyrics afterward just to make sure I get a full picture. But I don't want to get too bogged down in details. It's fascinating the way that our lives change over time, and it's fascinating the things we keep inside that we don't have time for in our on our outside. And I feel like that's what he was just reflecting on just now. There's something inside him that he doesn't get to live in his daily life, and it feels like he's reflecting on that now. This is a beautiful song. I love the movement of it, the structure of it. We've gone from just working in a taxi to revisiting the past to reconnecting to a person that we used to be very, very close to. It's really beautiful. And now we're reflecting on the things we keep inside that are not on our outside. It's amazing. Let's let him finish. I just had to pause and yap because that's what I'm supposed to do here. So take it back a little bit. Let's keep listening.
Outside tide me over till my time runs out.
He has a beautiful voice.
There was not much more for us to talk about. Whatever we had once was gone.
Mhm.
So I turned my cab into the driveway, past the gate and the fine trim lawn. And she said, we must get together. But I knew it'd never be arranged. Then she handed me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, Harry, keep the change. Well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt.
Why though?
But another man never would have let it go. I stashed the bill in my shirt.
Would another man have done that? I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at this from a much more modern lens, so I don't think it's really fair for me to make any assumptions on that, to be for real. All right, let's keep listening.
I stashed the bill in my shirt. And she walked away in the silence. It's strange how you never know. But we'd both gotten what we'd asked for such a long, long time ago. You see, she was gonna be an actress, and I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights. I took off for the sky. And here she's acting happy, and me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I go flying so high
Oh
when
my.
I'm stoned.
He just spelled it out for us. Thank you. There, thank you, Harry Chapin. That was great. That was beautiful. I loved that happy, cheer. Well, maybe not happy, but that funny ending. That was beautiful. Ah, what a well-written song, truly. Oh my gosh, that was pure poetry. Oh my goodness. All right, let me flip the camera around and yap y'all some more, okay? There we go. So that was what a beautiful little story, honestly. And I loved all the introspection and self-reflection that came upon that story. I will pull the lyrics up and just gloss over them here in a moment, but I think it's fascinating how they both had an opportunity to look into the past and possibly rekindle, revisit, and then they both were kind of like, nah. Because, like, honestly, like, that was probably the healthiest choice. That's just my opinion. I'm pretty young, so what do I know? But I don't know. He said it in the song, if I remember right, that they already got what they wanted from each other a long time ago. But it's just, what a fascinating way to be reminded of that. Yeah. Uh, that was nice. I really liked that. That was a beautiful song, and it made me feel good for some reason. I am gonna go ahead and read over the lyrics though, in case there's something I missed, or perhaps there's something I thought about and wanted to mention and forgot about it. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and I'll be right back. Okay? Okay. Oof, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. I don't think I really missed anything. The one part at the beginning of the song that I was confused by was her giving the address to the taxi driver, so that makes sense now. Um, One thing that I was reflecting on as I was reading the lyrics of this song was some of the best life lessons are told in stories, parables, if you will, uh, fables, you know. It's one thing to just have an artist or a thinker or philosopher just state out a phrase of philosophy. It's quite another to have someone share a story with you and you get the meaning from that story without it necessarily being spelled out for you. And I feel like this is one of those opportunities, and I think that's why I find it so beautiful. There is a lesson being learned in this encounter he's having with this woman that is from his past. And he's not telling us what the lesson is directly. He's just sharing the experience with us so that we can empathize and have the opportunity to learn that lesson too. And I'll go ahead and spell it out. I think the lesson is let the past stay in the past. You're allowed to be nostalgic and reflect on it, but I think the lesson we learned here with Harry Chapin in this experience, and I could be wrong, it's just my interpretation, but I think the lesson we learned here is let the past stay the past and move on. And I think that's what I got from it at least. What did you get from it? I mean, this song's been around a while, so many of you who are still here for whatever reason watching my reaction have probably thought about this song many times. What does it mean for you? You probably have a much deeper insight as someone who is more familiar with the song. I would appreciate that insight if you feel so inclined to share it in the comments. But I really do think leave the past in the past, but still still embrace the fact that it was the past, that it was a part of your life, that it because it was a part of your life, it still impacts your life today. Just let it stay there. I think that's the lesson I learned. But I think it's beautiful and I love the structure of it. And it kind of makes me sad. It was this is it, I well, I'm assuming when I'm told this is his greatest hit that he didn't have other hits, which is a completely unfair assumption. So what are some of his other hits? If this is the type of song that is his greatest hit, I'm curious what other songs he writes. Are they similar in this like ballad telling a story kind of format where we learn a lesson, or what? Like I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this artist other than this was a beautiful song, and I'm kind of curious to check out more. Are there any other songs I should maybe react to or check out in my free time? I'd appreciate it if you let me know. I'm gonna go and end my reaction here. I feel like I've said everything I need to say, and I would just be repeating myself and yapping at this point. So thank you everyone who's made it this far in the video. I appreciate you spending this time with me. I would say go check out more of Harry Chapin, but I don't know, excuse me, if there is a channel with his music on here because I was told he had died before YouTube was even a happy thought in some technology man's brain. So if I find a channel that happens to feature his music officially, I will link that as the second link in my description. Otherwise, if you want to go check out that song we just checked out together without me talking through it, you can click the first link in my description. And shout out to the channel that uploaded it. Oh, I closed out of it already, but I mentioned them earlier, and shout out to them for providing us that footage. I'm going to end my video here. Thank you again for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.